My name's Chris Landreth. I'm an animator and director from Canada, from Toronto. I do a lot of films with the National Film Board of Canada, and just finished a new film called The Spine, which has been at SIGGRAPH all week. There are just lots of new rendering advances. One of the things that we have in the film is a depiction of human skin that just looks really cool. And yeah, there was no way we could do that in Ryan, and we can do that fairly quickly and easily in The Spine. On my previous films, I would do a lot of the animation. I would get in there like a control freak that I am, and do stuff myself. And I forced myself not to do that. And so, I mean, that was a big leap. It was a big leap of faith because these guys are students. But the really cool thing about having students on this film is that they're really hungry. They want to do stuff that is has meat on it, and so they came in with just this kind of almost religious fervor. Over the course of 4 months, in the first week they were producing shots where we had factored in 3 weeks for them to try get used to figuring out how to move the rigs. No, within a week they were producing shots, and like really good shots. And the result of that was that they were like 2 weeks ahead of schedule by the end of the film, with some of the best animation chops I've ever seen. Yeah, there's a lot of hollowness in the. Yeah, there are a couple of characters in the film that have these head flaps, and you look in, and there's just void inside. And yeah, in these characters, there is simply something that's vacant in them, and I wanted to show them in a way that showed that these characters not only had this kind of hollowness or void, but that they were messed up about it, that there's literally a messiness. These flaps hang down, they look awful. They're trying to put them back like that, and they're never successful. They keep flopping back down. There are films that, you could go, like the Uncanny Valley being that area where things get creepy. There are a couple of ways you can go to get around or through or above that valley. One is to really be good at tricking people into thinking that these CG characters are actually real, and we're starting to see a little bit of that. I think Beowulf comes the closest that I've seen so far to doing that. And the other way is to be more, to go realistic if you want to do that, but add some things that let people know that no, we're not talking about trying to fool people into real characters. That these are real characters, that there's some element that takes you out into a fantasy realm. Fantasy, potentially fantasy in a really good way that makes people think. One of the things that I hope comes out in these films is that, yeah, these are kind of dark elements. I'm not trying to exploit them or say, get a load of these really dark parts of people. It's that we've all got that stuff. And what I'm trying to do is to convey that in a way that makes people not be off-putting, but to kind of bring people in and identify with that dark part. God, I'm so serious here.
Sorry.
It's all right.